Most girls get their first period around 2 years after their breasts start developing, typically between the ages of 10 and 15, though it can vary for each person. The body has its own timeline. In the brain, the pituitary gland and hypothalamus release hormones that signal the ovaries to produce female sex hormones, which control the menstrual cycle. This cycle will continue until around age 51, with each period lasting about 3 to 8 days. The menstrual cycle has several phases. It starts on the first day of bleeding and lasts about 14 days. During this time, the pituitary gland, located at the base of the brain, releases a hormone called FSH. This hormone helps one of the follicles in the ovaries mature an egg. The growing follicle produces estrogen, which peaks around day 12, thickening the lining of the uterus, the endometrium, in preparation for pregnancy. Around day 14, the levels of LH and FSH rise, causing the egg to be released from the follicle. LH also triggers a brief increase in testosterone, which boosts sex drive during this fertile time. After the egg is released, it travels through the fallopian tube toward the uterus. If sperm meets the egg in the fallopian tube, fertilization happens here. After ovulation, the follicle turns into a structure called the corpus luteum, which produces progesterone. If fertilization occurs, progesterone maintains the uterine lining to support pregnancy. If the egg isn't fertilized, it disintegrates within about 24 hours. The corpus luteum then breaks down, progesterone levels drop, and the uterine lining sheds after about 14 days. This shedding is the menstrual blood, which is made up of both blood and tissue from the uterus. The menstrual cycle repeats every 24 to 38 days, from the first day of one period to the first day of the next. In addition to vaginal bleeding, you might experience cramping in your abdomen or pelvis, back pain, headaches, tiredness, mood swings, food cravings, bloating, and tender breasts.